Welcome back. I got a big box shipped in the mail with a transmission in it. So we're putting a transmission in the Bug today. I whipped up a little dolly out of some old pallet wood, a moving dolly, and this is what's going to support the engine when I slide it out. And basically it's already slid out already. I am fortunate enough to be working on a lift, so once I get this repositioned, I'm just going to lift the car up and the engine will be sitting on this little dolly that I could wheel out of the way. Since the engine still runs, I can drive it out of here. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Now we got a whole lot of oil, the leaky main seal on the engine, and some rubber stuff that did not survive. This is all cracked. So obviously the trainee is going to come out next, and then we have a lot of cleaning and ordering more stuff. Rubbers, seals, and seal up all the oily leaks in the motor. Remove the access panel to get to the shifter linkage. You got to pull out. There's a little wire tied onto that nut, and remove that. That's an 8mm square head, and you'll unscrew that, and that taper locks into the transmission shaft. Okay, we got the starter out. We have the axles disconnected. They are still hooked up to the other end. On the wheel, there's a ground strap on the front of the transmission, and you have the clutch cable and where it attaches onto the side. That is all disconnected. The front mounts, the bolts are all loose, and all we need to do is loosen up the back ones now and drop this thing out. Okay, it's out. I turned it over and it leaked on my floor at a little vent hole. I gotta take a good look at the transmission mounts. They actually look good, but it would be crazy not to change these. The front one actually is in pretty decent shape. I ordered two different brands of transmission mounts that came from the same warehouse because they only had the left and the right of a different brand. So I figured I'll take a chance. How much different could they be? Well, it turns out they're both made in India and they both look exactly the same. So I would bet they came exactly from the same factory. Let's unwrap our rebuilt tranny. Okay, we got our mounts on, back, on front. Fit the starter in just to see how it fits. We're going to take that back out, and we need to oil this thing up because it was shipped dry, and then we got to throw it back into the car. Okay, I checked the drain plug to make sure it was tight. It was. Now I've got to fill it up. This is a 17mm Allen key. Who's got a 17mm Allen key? I don't. So I made one years ago. Took a 17mm bolt and welded it to a 3/8 drive. I also have another one that you just grab with a pair of vice grips if you got the room. This one works like on Vanagons and other things, gets into a tight spot. So make your own tools, save some money. Give it a squirt. Several. Actually, I'm going to lay this thing on its side so I can go a little bit faster. Say we're going to be good right now. this settled up into the front reaches of it. Okay, all the main bolts are tightened up. We need to get some fresh grease and put it in the CV joints on either side, put them on. Still have to hook up the ground strap in the front. It's right here. I got to pull one of the nuts off, and the clutch cable will go back on over here. Then we got to get the engine ready to get put back in. Okay, we got the shifter linkage hooked back up, and I'm going to be the back seat shifter. First, second, third, fourth, and now reverse. Okay, thanks for watching.
Oh my god, he's gonna attack you.